Hello and welcome to the Hope Hotline. I just got out of prison and I'm ready to go.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Right.
It's the stripes.
It's the stripes.
It's either that or Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
That's right. This is my prison attire.
I was hoping for a story. I'm like, oh wow, you kept that from us.
I know.
Let's hear it.
I got nothing. But today I did see something about that case.
Oh, did you?
Okay.
I have not. It
What did you
not.
hear?
Well, it said it was today that this happened, but the attorney, not in cross-examining, well, kind of in cross-examining, but today the attorney was cross-examining somebody that had been working on the husband's computer, and he logged into her Facebook account while she had taken the kids to the pediatrician, looked up how to strangle, how to turn off the airbags in a Kia Sorento, and then looked up, and all on his computer under her Facebook account, and also under her something, and then also looked out how to, what's that quarter-artery? It's some artery. What's that in the neck?
Mm-hmm.
How to cut that and bleed out.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one other thing. All of it while she was at the doctor's office.
So what do you think?
He did it. He's involved. You can literally see when he was in on the. I actually went and looked at some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He looks nervous sitting in that chair. I mean, Talia is saying something. No, baby. I mean, okay, what did you say, hon?
Sorry, I'm saying, like, he didn't plan for it. Like, he expected her to die.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
this is like-
100%.
He's probably sweating.
He is. He knows his days are numbered because it don't look good for him remarrying so fast, and then on top of that,
Like, why don't you just get a divorce? Why?
because he
why-
didn't want to pay child support. He didn't want to pay for those kids. He didn't want to pay for her.
Oh my god!
And he wanted freedom so he could restart his whole life with this new woman. Like, people are irrational. People said she's nuts. Somebody's gone off the rocker. Like, she ain't the
Crazy.
one that had the mental issues. He's the one with the mental issues.
Mm. Gosh, she's made her mind up.
Guilty.
Guilty as charged.
I don't care what anybody says. And I saw something too where the attorney's like 80 years old, right?
He's like 74.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, he doesn't look 80 to me. He doesn't even look 74. I mean, he looks like he's in his 60s, but I guess 74 is pretty young. But I saw something that says women have never been more turned on by an 80-year-old man than they are with this attorney.
Everybody loves this dude. They love him.
It's like what you long for in a man. I mean, I am married to a guy like that.
Yeah.
So like,
That's so
he's
funny.
no nonsense. But I'm listening to him and I'm like, you sound like me, sir.
Literally.
I'm like, oh, you're so like,
Yeah. No, he.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh,
it's
man.
so no nonsense. Like
Zero emotion.
every question he asks, he already knows the answer to. Like,
and he's going to make you answer the way he wants you to, and as
100.
hard as you try not to.
100%.
this is
it's-
not his first rodeo.
Oh
No. No,
the psychologist, that girl,
Yep.
she was so mad. She was getting so irritated. I'm like, dig deeper, dude. Just keep
Keep
pissing
going.
her off.
Keep
Keep going because she screwed up.
Yep. There's a lot of
Do
screwing
your job.
up. A lot of screwing up. A lot of holes in this story.
Yeah, it's like I was for the past couple days. I'm like, for me, I'm like, am I crazy? And I'm not saying that I get it right every single time because I don't on my job. But I'm like, how hard is it for people to do their jobs?
I say that every time a lawyer speaks. Every time there's a lawyer involved, I'm like, why am I doing the work? Like,
Oh, don't even get Tom started on
I
attorneys.
won't say
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
But like for real, every time I've been in a lawyer situation, I was like, well, what about this? I'm like, oh yeah, good point. I'm like,
Isn't this your job to
I'm
think of those
paying you
things?
premium dollars every hour to
Yeah.
ask me
No.
questions. I'm like, no.
Oh, I mean, Tom, literally with the attorneys that we hired, and I interviewed. And these were the cream of the crop.
Yeah, I know. Right.
So
I know.
Tom literally was like, I could have done a better job representing myself because we were sitting there down to the last meeting, and they're still asking us questions.
Mhm.
And well, can we do this? And Tom's like, what are you talking about?
Mhm. I know. I hear you. Same.
Like, that's something you should know already. Why
Yeah.
are you asking us?
Right.
You should have done your research.
So when
But
a lawyer gets it, when a lawyer is like doing his job,
Dirty dog in the streets.
it's so refreshing.
It is, man, because most of them
I feel
all
like
want
old
to like
school.
settle, or they want to. What is it called when you not? It's like
Yeah.
settling, but
Right,
it's
right.
like pleading out.
Yeah.
So you take a lesser charge or
Right.
whatever. It's like I
Yeah.
ain't.
That's quitting. We don't
Yeah,
quit.
no. I need the lawyer that likes what he does.
Right.
That this is like a
Yeah.
passion of
Yes.
his.
Yeah.
That wants justice. That is seeking.
That sees somebody who is being totally railroaded, and it's like not on my watch,
Right.
not happening today.
Right.
Because he just needs to do reasonable doubt at this point, and there's plenty
Oh my gosh, there's
of
so
reasonable
much.
doubt.
There's so much like it does not add up.
No.
And she hasn't said anything yet.
So apparently, during the civil case, she said that she admitted to killing them. So the only thing that the juror really
Civil,
right, and that's completely thrown out for criminal case. But with this criminal case,
How
all
does
this
civil case happen before a criminal
I don't
case?
know. I don't know.
That I've never heard of that before. I mean, not that I'm a
she's
pro or
like
anything,
with all
but-
my minutes of lawyers.
With
my
all my
seconds, really.
episodes of Judge Judy.
Right.
I know, like, oh my gosh. Oopsie.
Literally. So supposedly, but the juror just needs to see if she was even like mentally stable during that time to even remember what she did. And with her body temperature being 82, the injuries that have occurred to her, she's paralyzed now. And so they
Is she
just
fully paralyzed
from her waist down.
from the fall?
Yeah.
Oh,
she had
that's
spinal fluid coming out of her nose when they showed up.
How did she survive?
That's what she like. Like Talia, right? And that's the other thing. He said that she talked and she like literally couldn't form a function. Like they didn't think she was going to make it. Yeah.
He is probably like that husband is probably like, what the crap?
Yeah.
And it's been 3 years.
Oh, this happened 3 years ago?
2023.
So she has been
January.
out of, has she been in prison at any time?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Because he's been living his best life for 3 years.
Right. He's got another baby on the way,
Oh
supposedly.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Does the new wife have anything
I'd
to
be
do
scared.
with it?
I was
She's
even
a doctor.
thinking, I was like,
She's a doctor.
She's a doctor? No.
she looks like her?
What? That doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah. And supposedly one of the ones that one of the women that went up, I think she was a doctor or a psychologist or something. And he was asking her all these questions and she's like, I don't know. And like giving him an attitude. And he's like, ma'am, this is a murder case. Did you go over your notes? And the doctor was like, I did, but I don't have a photographic memory. Supposedly that person that spoke was friends with the new wife. Like they're connected.
And the other nurse knew her crack. I love her.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Some of them are like, this is so interesting to me. Like literally. That's why I love some good jury duty. I don't know why you guys skipping out.
All the time.
I was called for jury duty.
Again?
And I forgot to attend.
Oh, I know.
Again.
Kenzie.
Can I go to jail for that?
Yes.
No.
But we'll bail you out. After one day. You get 1 day
I
in
will
jail.
represent you and you will not go to jail.
Can
Got
we?
it.
Hope.
Oh my
I want to
gosh.
help.
Yes.
I'm going to
Oh,
help.
you can be my assistant.
Okay, I will.
But I'm guilty.
Absolutely.
I'll be the DA. You be the assistant.
But I'm
DA.
Perfect.
I'm 100% guilty.
You are.
I don't
But we'll
care.
find
we'll
a way.
figure it out.
We'll find a way.
Loophole,
that you're
baby.
not, that there's always a loophole.
You are mentally out of your mind
She's
and
mentally unstable.
forgetfulness.
Oh my
You couldn't remember.
This is the second time I've done it.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
I mean, I'm big on doing your civic duty, but you doing your civic duty, not me.
Oh my gosh.
I have no desire. They're never going to pick me.
They're never
Like,
going to
they're
pick you.
gonna never pick me. So I'm
Never.
like, why?
Yeah.
It's a waste
It's
of
never
time.
going to happen.
I know.
First of all, being married to a cop,
True.
never going to happen.
Right.
Being married to a pastor,
Never.
double whammy,
Yep.
never going to happen. I am going to send you down the river every single time. And you're except for this girl. I'm sending her husband down the river. But I'm just saying, in general, you don't want me. You're not picking me. It's not happening.
I know. It
So
would
why
be-
go?
It'd be a waste.
It's never going to happen.
It'd be a waste.
Total waste. And I'm going to have to sit there all day, which will kill me, and do nothing. No. There's no point.
That's why I don't show up.
Well, you might get picked. You're ethnic.
That's
You're
true.
Mexican. I mean, you might get picked.
I'll allow it.
They might want you, sweetie.
I might just say some crazy things though.
I'm
Wait,
telling
you
you.
know,
I'm telling
that
you.
is true.
I'm
What you
telling
need to do is make them think you're an illegal.
I'll just give 'em the
That'll
crazy
get you
eyes.
out of it,
That's true.
potentially, and then you just show them you're truly a Puerto Rican,
Yeah, right.
not a
Psych.
Mexican, a
Psych.
Puerto Rican.
Psych.
Psych.
I just like Taco Bell.
Get
Bait
you
and
out of there.
switch them.
Yeah, tell them you love Taco Bell. You're in great shape. Then. They'll let you. She's out.
She's out.
You know their Taco Bell's meat is not
Delicious.
good.
I just saw a video of how they rehydrate their beans.
I bet she'll continue to eat there.
It did not disgust me.
I know.
I'm not too.
Same.
I'm not too worried about the beans. The meat, though, they're saying.
Is
It's
it
human, but it's
plastic
fine.
No,
meat?
it's not
Oh,
human.
I'm just
Is
kidding.
it lab grown?
Oh,
Are we kidding? Lab grown?
It's
It is
lab
lab
grown.
grown.
I
Is
feel
it?
like that's where I like draw the line.
I guess it's not human though.
I
well,
would.
if
I thought it was
it's
human.
lab grown, no.
I don't draw the line at human
At
meat. I
cannibalism,
draw the
I'm
line
fine
at
with. Lab grown, no. I'm out.
Wow. That's crazy.
But cannibalism, all day long.
Totally fine.
Tastes like pig. That's what they say.
That's what they say. Allegedly.
Humans, they say, from the true cannibals, say humans taste like pork.
Have you met one yet?
Oh,
But we are very close to pork. Pigs are close to, we're very close to a pig's anatomy.
True.
Skin,
my
the whole thing.
daughter's room is very much like a pig pen. So
There you go. It's her
I had
ancestors.
one like that too. Tommy. Tommy was very pig-like.
Mhm.
He still kind of is. He's gotten better.
still working
my
on it.
Joseph,
But I don't
clean,
claim that
organized.
he's the one that's actually helped the situation.
Nope, I don't think so.
He has a
either.
partner in crime that actually helps the situation. And then when it wasn't that partner in crime, it was his sister who would
Oh, I know.
help out every now and then.
You
But
just
whatever.
need to outsource sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not worth he's even offered to pay money for her to clean it.
like
And
it.
she was like, there ain't enough money in this world. And there ain't. You better love
This is a love offering.
the man
Yeah.
in order to want to do that crap.
That makes sense. That's crazy.
All right. Enough about the trial.
One update. She has
Oh,
not.
please.
She has not been in jail. She's been in a mental hospital ever since. So the judge ordered her without bail. She had to stay in a psychiatric medical facility in Massachusetts.
Oh, that's rough.
So
She must. I mean, the sights she's seeing in there.
I mean, she looks like her eyes. Like she looks.
She looks like she's had it rough.
She's
rough.
seen things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I mean, this whole thing in itself is bad enough, but then to be in that environment for 3 years, yikes!
Can't even imagine.
I can't either.
And
Mhm.
to lose
I know.
lose the ability to walk. Oh my gosh!
And
Because
your
she
whole-
ran and stuff, from what I understand,
Yeah,
right?
and her whole family, like she just like her whole life, like everything, kids,
And that's why
husband.
it's important, guys, who you marry.
Yeah.
Like pray before choosing your future husband, your future
Mhm.
spouse. Ask
Yeah.
the Lord, is this somebody who I need to be connected to? Because he might turn into a murderer.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
You know?
And love the Lord with all your heart, because then if they're a murderer, he'll
Oh.
remove them, and then he'll go
He'll
murder
murder
somebody else, or he'll murder them.
He'll take them out.
Oh my gosh!
You never know.
Yep. Okay, that was it.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know anything about this. Now I'm like totally like
I know.
locked and loaded.
I mean,
I'm fully in,
it felt me too.
fully invested,
Me too. My TikTok is
and I'm telling you,
TikToking.
if this girl goes down, I might be breaking her out. We might be going to mass.
Let's go.
I'll drive.
Okay. What?
Okay, that I don't know about that. I'll drive.
I'll drive.
I'll go the speed limit.
I was gonna say. Who depends how fast we want to get there.
Well, that's my fear. We need to escape, and I don't know if you have
that's
the
true.
capabilities or the ability to drive past it. Both both of us
that-
are from city. We can actually drive city.
I'm from Brooklyn.
But you had to take
No,
the
you
train
did not
everywhere.
ever drive in the city. What are you talking
No,
about?
you
You
had to
got your
walk.
license
We
down
ran.
here because you were scared. So
That's
don't
why my-
even try
That's
it.
why my calves are so like
From the
makes
subway.
sense.
diesel
Yeah. Yes. From walking.
from walking on those
Oh yeah,
years.
please. I'm from the city. Oh, please! You never drove
Oh
anywhere.
my gosh.
You're right.
That's
You're right.
crazy.
Me,
I
on
know
the
how
other
to
hand,
swipe that Metro card though.
I'm sure you do, girl. I'm sure you do. I know how to swipe in and out vehicles.
That's true. I'm gonna let Hope drive this time.
Yeah, she's
So we can get away when we need to.
I ain't scared. I'll do what I got to do.
Love it.
Do what I got to do
Always.
to get out of where I got to get out of.
Whatever you gotta do.
Somebody better know how to work a wheelchair,
We're
though.
not-
And I ain't that person. I can barely do
Oh,
my
I can do
mom's
it.
walker.
I got it.
So,
I got it. I had to do that. That was a season of my life too. So we're good.
Okay.
Got it.
all right. Locked and loaded.
True.
There'll be a bunch of us trying to break that chick out.
True.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll all be together.
So,
Yeah,
that's very
Storm
interesting.
the prison. Have you seen those
mental
people?
facility.
Wait, have you seen those people who have been storming into the Scientology?
Yes.
What?
And it's the funniest thing ever.
What
The
are you
kids-
talking about? Please share. Do share.
You know how silent? If you ever walk past like a Scientology building, there's always
In
so
Clearwater.
many like security cameras, security guards, and it's like, what are you hiding? And so there's like a group of people who like storm these Scientology buildings, and then they like map out what the different rooms are. And every time they storm it, they get a little farther in, and there's like this map of what the inside looks like.
Really?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mhm.
I
It's-
don't, but this
I'm
is
trying to find
intriguing.
Yeah, it's because it's so secretive. People are like, what's in there? And so they're trying to like figure out what's going on in those buildings.
Do they get arrested for
No, they make it
trespassing?
out. They just run because they're not doing anything. They're just running.
Oh
Interesting.
man, I know.
I want to
It's
find.
stupid.
I had a really good one that I saw. I'll try to look for that. But yeah, no, they're just like, well, the doors were open for a long time. They just left them open and you could go in. And so they would go up to the front, like they were going to say something to like the front desk person, and then they would just book it,
run.
just run. And it was all Gen Zers.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
my
they're
gosh.
mentally making this map, and then they will go back and like draw it out.
Oh my gosh.
And every time they storm, they get a little farther in.
It's so one of them brought like dwarfs in with them.
brought in what?
That's the one
Dwarfs.
I saw.
Dwarfs?
That's the one I saw.
Like people that are
Yes,
small, little
yes,
people?
little people with flags. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it in Dropbox. It was so great. Oh my gosh, this guy.
Oh my
Upload.
You know, when we were in Aruba, there was a whole cruise ship, and it was a Scientologist cruise ship just for Scientology people.
That would be so scary.
I was this close to trying to storm in. I wanted to know what was going on that cruise
What are they
ship.
doing in there?
What do they do?
What are they
Apparently,
doing?
they go on these cruises and they have to get like audited. So when you're in Scientology, you get audited every year.
Right.
Oh, yeah, they do it.
Yeah.
They
And they-
audit the people.
Yeah,
That are
people.
Scientologists.
Literally.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
so
Just
that's
you know.
where that's where it happens.
But they also audit at the different churches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they must
wild.
audit you so you can get away as a little mini vacation. Scientology is super expensive. I mean, Leah Remini, have you ever watched her whole
yeah.
series?
Yes.
Yes.
That is
Yes.
so good.
So good.
So interesting, like how people get sucked into this stuff.
I
Like,
know.
Oh, yeah.
oh, it's so intriguing to
The
me.
cult life.
That cult life.
Oh, my gosh. It's so expensive. They make huge
It's-
money.
Crazy money.
Do this
Okay.
thingy.
I'm turning the music down because I have no idea what it says. I don't know what it says. But that's what they do. They just run in, and then there's a camera guy.
That's it. We are the
Oh
most
my-
unserious generation ever.
Oh, my gosh. That's stinking funny.
It's interesting.
How fun.
I know, but they're not happy about it. These Scientologists are not happy.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Mm-mm.
I kind of get it.
Mhm.
I wouldn't like somebody running around here.
Could you imagine?
We
if
keep all our doors
somebody-
locked.
Although I
Came
will
and
tell you, we would probably
stormed in.
start laughing if little people were running through
If
this.
some dwarfs came in this place, I'd be like,
We'd
just
be
let them go. Let them do it.
Stinking funny.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right.
Okay.
What's
All right.
next?
Yeah, so I'm just going to skip. We're on TikTok, people, just so you know. We're on TikTok. Natalie's coming in June. But most importantly, guys, we are literally less than a week away
How?
from our ladies' conference.
That's wild.
How?
I
I have
know.
no idea. How is
Gosh,
it
man.
middle of August tomorrow? I have no idea.
How are we going into the holiday season
It's
already?
literally almost Christmas. Hope's counting down since last Christmas.
Pumpkins are everywhere right now.
Pumpkins are coming out, and it's just that time of year. So yeah, we are going to be having our ladies conference August 20th
So
and
excited.
21st. So please come. If you are coming and you know you're coming and you're ready to come and you haven't registered yet, hop on real quick. The fastest way to tell you guys to do it is foundationchurchfl.com, and then just click on events and you'll see it on our events page. Or if you're on social media, it's everywhere. There's links everywhere. There's clickable links. It's very simple. So if you can do that for us, so we know you're coming, we would love for you to do that before next week. We can be prepared for you guys, and we're so excited. Carly will be coming, and she has an incredible testimony. I don't know what she'll be talking about, but if she touches on her testimony, it is powerful and amazing. And of course, Hope will be speaking, and I just am very, very excited. I think it's going to be our best one yet. And this is what our calendar looks like. So we'll start Thursday night. Then we'll come right back in the morning for breakfast. We'll have a morning service right after breakfast. If you did not sign up for the breakfast, I'm sorry, it is full. So you'll have to wait till 10:30 a.m. Doors open at 10 to come to our morning service. And then we'll be right back for our final evening service. And it is going to be great. come with an expectation, because it's just going to be, this one's going to be a good one, guys. If anybody ever needs healing or miracle or something, this is the one you have to come to. Don't put it off. Don't make room for those sicknesses, illnesses, or anything. And we're going to play a video of Carly so you can kind of get to know her and part of her testimony.
Bong received Christ 6 months old into faith, and we went to a church Bible camp type thing where you go away in the wilderness and you stay in like a lodge and all that. I remember being in this small room that we were having a Bible study in, and it was August, it was really hot, and I remember thinking to myself, I need to go outside and get some fresh air. I don't feel so good. And I got up and I walked out, and as I walked out, I think it was just, honestly, it was so hot in there, I passed out and I hit my head really hard on the concrete, on the stone floor. Gradually, this happened more and more often. I went to my local doctor. He asked me, how often are these happening? I'm like, oh, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a day. And it had gotten to the point where when I felt like something weird was going to go on my body, I just went up in my bedroom, or I went somewhere where I could lay down, or my life had just learned to manage it. And he was absolutely horrified. And I said to him, but I'm sure, I'm probably overreacting, right? There's nothing to worry about, right? And his face just did not reflect what I was hoping that it was going to. That's when I was diagnosed with epilepsy for the first time. It affected every area of my life, including my finances, my relationships. It affected just my brain in some way, and there was damage that was being caused by repetitive and long series of seizures. Confined to a bed, not using any muscles for such a long time. Everything had atrophied, and I started to lose feeling and control over the lower part of my body with some type of paralysis that was setting in. Because of that, they sent me to a rehab program in the hospital, and they sent me home in a wheelchair. But I didn't know that I would ever gain that ability to walk back again. Years old and a year old as a believer, there was just a part of me that said, no, I don't think so. Maybe this is my strong-willed child, maybe this is my stubbornness, maybe this is faith, I don't know what it is, but there was something on the inside of me that said, no, this doesn't belong to me. This isn't going to be forever. Even though our church taught the Word of God, we didn't really have any kind of understanding of the Holy Spirit or spiritual gifts, and nor had we seen anyone walking in healing in any area. But I remember reading the Word and seeing the life of Jesus and seeing the miracles of Jesus, thinking Jesus was onto something. Church youth group, signing up to go back to that camp again. And so out of faith, I put my deposit down. It was £50. And the first step to climbing that mountain and going on that trip was learning to stand again. And at the time, I wasn't able to bear weight because I didn't have any feeling. In my legs. And I remember one day, everyone was out of the house, it was just me at home, and I was in my wheelchair, and in our house we had a long hallway that went from the back door to the front door, and I put the brakes on my wheelchair and I put my arms on the edge of the wheelchair, and I remember pushing down and pushing myself up into a standing position, just using my arms and saying, legs, this is what we're going to do now. Legs, we are going to bear weight. I just spoke to my legs, and slowly, one at a time, I lifted my hands up off of the arms of the chair until I was bearing weight on those legs. And I remember thinking, God, this works. That I had the ability to move it. Why not keep going, right? I mean, if I want to climb a mountain, I've got to start with more than 15 feet. So I opened the front door and I just walked out, and I just kept walking and walking. And I remember, my friends were playing tennis at the community tennis court. So I just kept walking until I found myself at that tennis school. And my friends were like, what are you doing here? You can't play tennis. I'm like, well, give me a racket. I couldn't walk, an hour ago either, so don't tell me that. And I played tennis, and really badly, but not bad for somebody that was paralyzed, a few hours before. And then 3 months later, I climbed that mountain. I had breakthroughs of healing, but I didn't have any understanding of healing. I'd seen the Lord miraculously deliver me from that wheelchair, but yet I was still having epileptic seizures. I didn't know that it was God's will for me to be well. I didn't know that it was anything more than, in that moment, God released his power to me by some act of grace and mercy, and that, to me, I thought that was just an isolated incident. But God never puts sickness on people to teach them something. And until we really know the will of God, that in the realm of healing, that it is always good and is always yes and it is always now. It is not holding healing back from you to teach you something. Until we really understand that on the inside of us, we cannot approach these trials of health in our life without faith and without assurance that God wants us well.
Boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's good.
That is truth. And that's a little bit of what you'll be expecting Thursday and Friday, because when you take dominion over your life, it's from the big and the small. And a lot of times people don't understand what dominion really is, but we're going to find out, and you guys are going to walk in it when you're done, because there's nothing like no longer allowing something or someone to have authority over the very thing that you've been given authority over. And so we're going to walk out different than when we came in next week.
Oh, man.
It's going to be powerful.
So good.
It's going to be powerful. So
Let's go.
Yep, let's go.
I'm ready.
Because freedom is when you take your life. You take dominion over your life entirely. That's a beautiful thing, guys. And a lot of us don't do it, but we're going to find out how to. So
Yep.
Go ahead. Anything else, girl?
I just think one of the last things she said that was really profound is that she had seen breakthrough. She had seen healings, but she didn't have an understanding of it. Like she didn't and I think that's a huge thing in the Christian community as a whole, not necessarily in like our smaller, I think a lot of us understand and we know why we don't see breakthrough, but I think a lot of people don't. And they just that's where this maybe he will, maybe he won't comes from, because they have seen it.
There's a disconnect.
There's a disconnect
some
somewhere.
sort.
Right, exactly. So I think that was really profound that she recognized that she had seen it, but she was still having she still had epilepsy.
Yeah.
Still having seizures.
But she didn't give up.
She did not give up.
That's the key.
That is the key.
Is the never quitting.
Yeah.
Right.
Never quit, guys. I mean, if I could just impart
Yeah.
something that I think that has more value to it than most people give it credit for. Hardly anybody realizes that we've grown so accustomed to giving up and thinking that it's not giving up isn't failure. It's just changing or repositioning. No, when you give up, you quit. That's a fact. And a lot of times people will be it's like with marriage. People are so ready to give up or quit their marriage, and they justify it, but they don't see it as failure. You should see it as a failure. When you quit and you give up, you don't win and you don't walk in victory. And that's with anything. You should always, no matter what it is never quit. Never quit. If I could convince people that it is a life-changing, revolutionizing thing to never quit, it changes the whole dynamic of how you look at things, how you deal with things, and how you strategize in life. When quitting is never an option.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What were you going to say, Vanessa?
No, I'm just taking all of it in. But yeah, we shouldn't quit because we've got God's word. And that is final. And we can take him at his word because his promises are yes and amen. And if you haven't seen the fruit of the thing that you're believing for, then wait. Persevere.
Endure.
Yeah.
Which is throughout scripture about persevering, about enduring. That's the problem. Nobody wants to endure or persevere because it can be exhausting.
Right.
True.
Okay.
True.
I get it.
Yeah.
But anything worth anything, you're probably going to have to endure and you're probably going to have to persevere to get to the other side because Satan's not going to want you to have it. So he's going to try and make you quit. That means you have to overcome. And overcoming means potential sleepless nights, being in the Word, praying it through, being exhausted and wanting to, throw in the towel and still saying, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. Like anybody, most winners it's not that they haven't want to quit, they just didn't do it.
Right.
There
So
is a
true.
difference. It's the same thing with being courageous or being a coward. Courageous people don't, it's not that they don't face and see fear and feel fear. It's just they don't allow the fear to dominate and take over and make the decision to be a coward. I mean, lots of people who are brave have felt fear. Most of them have felt fear, but they didn't let that determine whether they move forward in walking and being a brave or courageous person.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
And that's the same thing with winners. Most winners want to quit. They just don't. And there is a difference. It's a big difference. So, but like I say all the time, losers never win.
True.
Neither do quitters.
True.
If you quit, you're automatic loser. You're first loser. I mean, if you want to be first at anything, that wouldn't be the one thing I want to be first
I was
at.
gonna
First
say.
loser. Thank you, but no.
Oh.
No. Winning is like Tom always says, I'm super competitive. I'm not as competitive as he is. I'm not athletically or what. I am extremely competitive in not quitting if God's told me or if I know it's something that is what's supposed to happen. Like,
Right.
do I care if I quit like a board game? I don't quit board games, but I don't even quit board games. But if I lost a board game, I ain't gonna care. Like, I don't care if somebody beats me in a board game or whatever. I don't like losing, but I don't care. But in life, yeah, I care because it means something. So either life in spiritual realm or life in just general. No, it's not happening.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about being courageous and being cowardice. We're going to go back to, because I don't even think we're going to hit even close, but we're going to try. Revelations 21:7-8 says, he who overcomes shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. But the cowardly, unbelieving, abominable, murderers, sexually immoral, sorcerers, idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burns with fire and brimstone. Which we talked about this on Wednesday, that a lot of times people don't think being a coward is that big of a deal.
Right.
But it actually is, because it'll actually send you straight to hell. So you might not want to be it. And we saw that in 2020. Lots of people did lots of bad things and harmed themselves because they made a decision based on fear of man. So they were a coward.
Mm-hmm.
You put foreign objects in your body because of fear of man. And some people have not lived because of it.
I know.
Some people are very sick from it. And some people are like a ticking time bomb. You know, myocarditis and stuff like that is 50-50 chance. If you get myocarditis, it's
what?
serious biz.
I had to do one of those health exams for Joseph to like enroll him in school. And Natalie was saying how she now has to give EKGs for kids who are starting like sports because of
Myocarditis.
Myocarditis.
Yeah, because it's killing athletes out on football fields and stuff like that. Hearts.
She's
well, you know what it
had
is.
to do it before. Now
No.
now you have to.
You have to, because so many athletes have died, especially, you know, a lot of athletes have died. High school athletes have died out on fields and stuff like that because your heart is swollen, and you can't play a sport if you have an enlarged heart.
Mm.
And myocarditis is being found in a lot of people from very young to. It's crazy because they did not even 2 years after everybody bought into the lie of the jab, and so they started doing these studies on college and high school athletes and some pros. I think it was mostly high school and college athletes, and they did a test on them, and 50% of them had myocarditis.
Wow.
That took the jab. Yeah, and if you get myocarditis, you have a 50% chance of dying within 7 years from it.
Oh my gosh.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. That's why Peter McCullough has done some major research, and he's got a foundation, and he's actually reversing myocarditis. It's a power. It's really awesome what that man gave up and lost so much, along with Robert Malone, to try and save people's lives. And so hopefully he's reaping the rewards of his good efforts. But yeah, he's been saving lots of people's lives.
Right.
But it's crazy.
Wow.
It is nuts. So we like I said, we've seen a lot of people do a lot of things from fear of man. A lot of people make a lot of decisions because of fear of man. And you know what I say about that? Like for me, when all that was going on, I mean, we did have death threats here at the church. There were people who were afraid to come to church because of what was being put on the internet, or like people just, I mean, they were horrible.
People were crazy then too. Like people were just acting like insane. So that is a valid concern.
Yeah,
like,
they were
nobody
not
was
in the right
acting
minds.
Normal, right.
No.
Everyone was freaking out.
Because they were afraid.
Right.
And they felt justified.
Yes.
And if somebody was going to be irresponsible, they felt like it was their job.
Their duty, right? Yep.
To be a vigilante, and take care of the people who were being irresponsible,
right.
But so we did have people who were like legitimately telling us we aren't afraid of, we're afraid of that,
Crazies,
of crazies trying to come and harm us, but even with that, I mean, I would be lying if I didn't say like I thought of those things. I was like, Tom was stupid and gave our address out on the podcast, and I'm like, what are you flipping doing? Like, but I did think about my home, my family,
right?
Things like that. But in general, though, in life, I don't have fear of man, and so for me, I'm like, what's the worst they can do to me? Words, go ahead. I mean, I don't really care, and the worst thing is you could kill me. I mean, I'm going to heaven. So, like, I don't care. For me, I just think to myself, fear of man, that's a joke.
Yeah.
That's a joke. What do I have to be afraid of? I don't have anything to be afraid of.
Yeah.
You punch me in the face, I'm probably punching you back. And I may lose, but like all of that, you heal. You get overcome. I just like, for me, living rationally in life, like what's the worst somebody can do to you? Kill you. Okay, so what?
Okay.
So what? Don't love life so much that you're willing to sacrifice yourself to save your life.
Yeah.
Because in the end, even if after that you've saved your life, what do you have?
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
I feel like COVID was the great revealer in so many ways, because in my normal life, I'm very like meek and just kind of, chill. During COVID, there was a lion living inside of me.
Even with the old ladies.
A courageous spirit rose up from within me, because it was what was stored in my heart.
Right.
And like in my normal life, in my day to day, I'm usually not like this. But during COVID, it was just like,
you find out who you really are.
You really do.
Yeah, 100%.
And what you believe.
And who around you too.
Oh my gosh. Because some of the people that were the biggest, like, it's so funny to me because like talk big talk.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, I'm this kind of Christian and I'm that kind of Christian. They couldn't have kowtowed and closed up shop, gone shopping so that they could quarantine, and bought the crowns and the crayons and everything else so that their kids had 2 weeks of fun. I was just like, you are so full of crap. You are the biggest wuss on the face of the earth.
And then the person you
and
think
you have
would
no
be
discernment.
a wuss,
right,
turns out to be like
surprised
courageous.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because some of the people that I'm thinking about would have given you an earful like 2 months before that about this is this and this and this and this, and then and then all of a sudden they're the one in their house locked up,
right?
And you're the one out there shopping without a mask on.
With my uniform, I had a uniform. Hope. It was my foundation church shirt.
Oh,
I didn't leave the house
gosh.
without it because we had a reputation back in the day. If they knew you attended there, they knew. That one,
Are
don't
you
mess
kidding
with that
me?
one. Don't mess with that one. I'm not. I literally wore it everywhere.
So that people wouldn't mess with you?
Yes.
They knew what I represented. They knew what I was about. I wasn't
would've
gonna
done
put
the
your
same
mask. I'm not gonna put your mask on. Get out of my face.
Oh my gosh. Did anybody ask you to, with that shirt on, did they ever ask you to put the
Yes.
shirt on? Okay. I was going to say, I don't think anybody knew, really.
Especially like Ulta. Ulta was like a Nazi.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I didn't even bother with
And
that
American
place.
Eagle. Oh, they're
Yeah.
so annoying. Like, this is the stupidest thing ever.
They can't even demand it. Like, it wasn't even legal,
Oh,
which
yeah.
made it great for me because I was like, nope. Nah. My kids would be like, you can say that nicer. I'm like, don't ask me a stupid
know what?
question because I
Right.
ain't gonna be nice with my response. Sorry, you're coming at me like some kind of
Gestapo.
communist country. I'm coming at you like I'm free.
Right. Because we are.
Not
It's
happening.
America.
Exactly. Crazy.
I
But
did have one worker at a Target. She was like, I'm like on this aisle. She was like a couple aisles like catty cornered to me. We made eye contact and then she starts beelining towards me. And I go, here we go. I'm ready.
let's roll.
She goes, and I have my Foundation Church shirt on.
Oh my
And she goes, you go to Foundation Church? I was like, yes. And we like bonded over it.
Are you kidding me? Did she go to our church?
I don't know. I think she like must have attended, but she's like, I love your church. I love what you guys stand for. She didn't tell me to put on a mask, which I was expecting her to do.
Oh my gosh,
ready
I
to
would
fight.
expect
But she
that.
was like, it's almost like she was like,
you're one
you're
of
one
the
of-
one
you're
of
like
us.
me.
No,
You're like
no.
me.
Anytime I saw somebody without a mask on, I was like,
You're smart. I literally
I like
thought to
you.
myself, I would be like, you're a smart person.
Yep. I'm like, you're one of mine. You're
You
one of me.
almost like when I would see someone without a mask in the wild, you almost did like a nod.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like,
We're not idiots. We're not sheep. We're discerning. I mean, it's so funny how, like, even now, like, people will not admit that they were wrong.
oh, yeah.
They will not say sorry for being so rude and nasty and belligerent. Instead, I should, like, man, I respect that. No, you're not getting that. I respect that against the odds and against the mean looks and stuff like that, you stood your ground.
Yeah.
I wish I would have been that discerning.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what you get. I mean, we all should be getting a huge apology. We should literally be getting huge apologies from family and friends who like locked down.
Yeah. My kids were called by my in-laws neighbors. They called my kids grandparent killers.
Heard that a few times.
It's like, oh, that's
That's
nice.
special.
That's nice. Thank you. My little kids.
Idiots,
I
man.
know.
and kids weren't even the super spreaders.
No.
Yeah, they
No,
don't have
They
it.
weren't even the ones.
You can't spread anything if you don't have a symptom. It's asymptomatic spread. It's like nearly impossible to do that.
Right.
Nearly impossible.
nearly.
Like almost impossible. The science behind it, I was like, that's the part that
Oh yeah.
that's the part that like, if it doesn't make sense and you're trying to say something that literally cannot happen, that's where I had to keep my cool because I'm like, that doesn't even make sense.
I know, and it's so funny because like we had people who, like, Tom loves to talk about some specifics because it was just a couple people specifically that were supposedly really close with us, and they were like, we agree with you, we just don't agree with how you're doing it. But
Right.
how do you agree with
Right.
us when you're wearing the mask,
Right.
you've quarantined yourself, and you've locked down everything?
Right.
And you're actually being like, I don't see what the big deal is with just wearing a mask. Okay, you obviously don't agree with us, and you've also obviously like gone the way of the dodo. Okay, so but those people have still not said, you know what? They literally like we were like you. We were just like you. Like, you weren't like us at all. Not even close.
I know.
I didn't lock down. I didn't wear a mask. Like, no, sorry.
I traveled so much in 2020. It was wild. I think I traveled more than I ever have in my life.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
you're kidding.
serious. I literally was like hopping on planes, going right back up north, bringing my kids home, then literally the next day going back up north.
Oh my
We were there
gosh.
for Thanksgiving. and we
This
just
was
traveled
during
everywhere.
the time when
I love Jeff.
Jeff was our media person. Thank you for coming. Because Jeff was our media person, and he would go live during our worship and then like pan out to the crowd.
And nobody was wearing squat.
Of
We
course.
have all the kids in the front.
Oh, yeah.
Like squished up,
Yes.
probably like licking themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love it because when Jeff traveled,
Yes.
Yeah.
tell how Jeff traveled on the plane.
Oh my gosh.
He did not wear a
with
mask either.
traveling, they would make you wear a mask. They would make you. And so he would wear a mesh mask.
Right.
But on top of that, he would put a slit
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
And then when somebody would like, I don't know, a worker or whatever would come near him, he would stick out his tongue through the slit.
That's the way to do it. If we're not
Or if he wasn't wearing the mesh mask, he always wore the mask down.
Down
and he
here.
like
Oh,
had
yeah.
peanuts or something
Oh,
like that.
and then while we were on the plane, as long as you're eating, you
Right.
don't need to wear a mask. So
100%.
he would bring this huge, like family size bag of pistachios, the ones that you have to like open.
it all. Yeah, I get that. Yep.
And there was like he had like a mess around him,
Of course.
but he ate pistachios from the moment we took off to the moment that we landed. And I think that year we went to Hawaii, so it was like a 12-hour flight. He said his mouth was like the Sahara Desert, but he didn't stop eating.
He gained his weight in pistachios.
He had like a trail of pistachios everywhere he went.
If everybody else is going to be crazy, we're going to be crazy.
I could totally see him doing that.
Me too.
Oh my gosh, that is so flippin' funny.
Oh my gosh.
He was a menace.
Of course. Jer was so bad. And like when we would travel, we had the freedom masks too. So he had his beard.
Oh my gosh.
So like it was sticking through the mask. And you're not supposed to know that it's mesh. Like it's supposed to look like it's covering. But his beard would be like sticking through and I'd be like pulling it, trying to like not let the beard hair come through. Oh my gosh. And then I had my coffee. I just drank coffee the entire flight because then I just had it underneath my thing and I was just drinking. Every time they came, I took a sip.
That's that.
Take a sip.
I feel like that's better than pistachios.
Oh my gosh,
I wasn't
by
gonna eat the
far.
whole time. I wasn't going to eat the whole time, but coffee, you have to sip it. So I just sipped it the whole
Oh my gosh.
flight.
I refused. I refused to fly. I
know.
did. And I had a job where you traveled.
Yeah.
And so I just
Oh my
remember them
gosh.
saying,
Yeah.
my boss and the other girl I worked with, they would do the flight. I was like, please. I'm like, I'm not wearing a mask. Okay. So they didn't really care, even though they didn't buy into it at all. But they were like, they love to travel. So they were like, no, they did what Jeff did. They just ate a lot. So they didn't really wear the mask very much at all.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not doing that. So you guys, if there's any traveling, and the girl that I worked with, she loved it. So I'm like, you can have any. You can take all the
Take
trips.
it.
I'm not getting on a plane.
Perfect.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. No, especially those flights.
Yeah.
I think that same trip in Hawaii, they made us test every day, but they would give us kits,
Yeah.
and we would do it in the hotel room.
Yeah.
And it was the honor system. So Jeff
You
would
honorly-
swab the desk. He would-
Probably had COVID every time. He would swab the death. I'm surprised he didn't go like between his toes.
I think he might have. I'm not even
His
kidding.
belly button.
Yeah.
I can totally see him.
Like, did
It's-
they
it's
expected
negative.
you to swab your mouth or swab the
Probably up
Your
nose,
nose.
right?
It was, yeah,
Yeah.
nose.
No way.
No
Stick it
way.
He's like,
there.
yep,
Never.
it's negative.
Negative. Oh, negative. Wow. I love it.
That's ridiculous.
Well, it is. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, man.
Crazy.
My favorite creature was Jeff during COVID.
I can only imagine. I got to meet him in August.
Your favorite what?
My favorite creature is Jeff during COVID.
Oh,
He was a creature.
man, that's so freaking funny.
But courage was important during that time.
It was.
It showed
It
me
was.
a lot. It showed me
it
a
did.
lot.
Shows you who was and who was not.
Literally.
honest
Shows
about
you what you
themselves.
believe. Like if
Mhm.
you really believe God's word, then you shouldn't. There should be
Responded.
zero concern.
Yeah.
at
People are
all.
in freak out
They
mode, though.
were freaking out.
Christians
Freaking.
freaking out. Non-believers, I get.
Yeah, yeah.
But Christians, come on. Come
What
on.
if it's a Psalm 91?
That was everybody's
yeah.
favorite psalm.
What is that?
That was everybody's favorite psalm.
Oh, yeah. Everybody was living
Everybody
on.
knew Psalm
living
91.
Psalm
that year.
91. That's right. Planted everywhere.
Everywhere.
I don't know. We're never going to get through this as
They
far
had
as
them
we're
printed
probably
on
going to
their
have to
masks.
They did. They did. Not a slave. That was
Oh my
favorite
God.
one.
Not
That
a
was my
slave to
favorite one.
fear.
go. Oh my gosh. There was a
Faith over
church in
fear.
town that put their names,
Yes.
put the church's
Wait,
name
I think
on their
Yeah,
mask.
Yes. I can't.
Yeah, they put their name of their church on their mask. I'm like, you should be embarrassed. Well, now they've deleted everything
Of course.
no, there's no
from
evidence.
it. There's no evidence whatsoever.
No.
They did, along with a bunch of churches, but this church is like the epitome of hypocrisy as far as I'm concerned, because they say one thing and then they do completely the opposite, and then they try and be like, I don't know, it's just the epitome of hypocrisy. But like they did their anniversary. They had some kind of anniversary of the church and how long it had been around. They did a drive-by, like people did birthdays.
Mhm.
So they did a drive-by of where the pastors stood outside, waved to everybody, and then people drove through the church parking lot or church area and were going by and saying happy.
No.
I'm like, you should be embarrassed.
Mm-mm.
That is so embarrassing.
They didn't even have that many people come through.
But even,
But I think that was the tall tale sign you might need to reopen. Because shortly thereafter, they started getting a little bit
like,
more
where is
worried.
everybody?
Well, yeah. Well, they taught their congregation to stay home.
They did.
So many people, so many churches.
Yep. Well, they're back to being big now. Like they were, I think they're bigger now than they were then, but they're still, I mean, it's all like everything that they do, they are on the wrong side of. It's so
Ugh.
funny. Like they try and make these statements, or they try and, politically they'll start going like they're trying to speak to a certain crowd where before it was no politics. It's always like, I vote Jesus and all this other stuff, like now they've gone the political route because it's popular.
Mhm.
It's the thing to do.
Right.
Because they're always going with whatever the trend is. They
Right.
have it's pathetic when you don't have a backbone and you won't do what is right because it's what's right. You go with what the trend is or where the crowd is going. So, but every single time they do a stand, they make a stand, like they made the wrong stand with COVID. Every time, like you watch and you're just waiting to see what their next big, like, we're doing this and we're doing that and we're bringing this person in and we got you're like, once again, you have no discernment because once again,
Yeah.
you're like going on the wrong side of things. It's like, yep, that's it right there. Where did you get that? I can see something you can't see. They're feeding the very people that they may not have a job. Oh my gosh, where did you find that?
Listen, I'm like Talia.
Because
We'll
they have
find-
everything. They have everything deleted.
Not that one. They forgot that one.
That's funny because literally they don't even have anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They got rid of it all.
they
But
forgot.
they're not the only ones. There's
No,
a
I know,
lot
I
of,
know, I know.
There's a lot. But you know what? Here's the thing. Have you, and I know everybody's like, it's summertime. It ain't that big of a summer. And like in Houston, Texas, I've been seeing, like, and you can tell me if you're whatever, but Joel Osteen's church is basically empty right now.
Really?
They're showing all over TikTok, all over Instagram.
Wait, I think I've seen this.
It's empty. It's not, there's not a lot of people. Not even half the church the church isn't even halfway full.
Wow.
Yeah. And people
Joel
are like,
Osteen's
it's
church is
summer. And I'm like,
huge.
hello, it's Texas, it's Houston. People aren't seasonal in Houston, Texas.
Right.
And there ain't enough people on vacation that you're not filling up the
And
you're
it's Houston.
It's
Like,
Houston, and it's huge. It's a huge
millions.
church.
Right.
But I just sit there and go, if you make one bad decision after another, like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird.
And especially this generation, they're looking for authenticity. They're looking for the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
And
They're
are
leaving
wanting,
left and right.
yeah. And they're finding places that will stand on truth and the word. And so, yeah, there's so many people are leaving trendier churches to go
the Ark.
to
Yeah, they're
more
leaving.
authentic, like faith-filled.
That's one of the reasons why I think that the church I'm referring to is trying to switch up, because they're seeing that. I mean, even they left. They left the Ark, even though they preach all their messages and stuff like that. They still buy all their curriculum.
How does that work when you leave it? Like you just
Lots of people
you just go into something else?
You can go on sermons.com and still buy everything.
Do you
You can
have-
still
do
go
you-
to ARC and buy it. You're just not a member underneath
You're
the
not a member.
Associated
Got it,
Related
got it.
Churches.
Okay.
You're not underneath that. It's not even a denomination.
Right.
Associated Related Churches is kind of like a church planting. They help you. They give you funds for it. And so,
So it's like a membership to something.
kind
And so
of-
you can just
you-
remove your membership and then
yeah.
Yeah,
And
okay,
if you
okay,
pay a certain amount, then this is what you get.
Yeah.
Well, you can still get all that and not be under them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure how that all
Like Bayside is
Mhm,
Associated
mhm.
Related
Yeah,
Churches,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, this church is underneath Bayside.
Oh.
So they can,
okay.
but you don't have to be underneath them. You can still like get all of the curriculum
Right.
and all of the messages, and you don't, people buy messages all the time,
Right.
you know, like,
Or just watch one service of Elevation.
yeah,
And
Stephen
then-
Furtick's the head, one of the big dogs. He's on the,
I think he's like
one of the writers,
right.
for Associated Related Churches. He's one of the people that are in that whole thing, and he
Just
does a
watch
lot of the
one their
messages.
streaming services.
Yeah. So what is that?
Just watch one of their streaming services
And just like put your
Copy and
recorder
paste.
on and then
I only know that because I've
from past
yeah.
from one of your past churches.
yes.
That's what it is.
And we're like, come on,
No.
no.
Yeah, you and Jeff were the ones that exposed me and Tom to that.
I know. And so once that stuff is revealed to us, then we're like, all right, we can't stay.
You know.
It's not
Literally,
good.
the Holy Spirit's like, I'm going to show this to you, and I'm going to release you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man. All right.
Well, here's the thing. Like one of my old pastors, he literally would, he did the same thing. What he did is he would go on the computer and he bought the same thing, but he didn't buy it from Mark, but he would go in and get his messages. And I'm like, why don't you, if you don't know how to write a message because that's not your skill set or whatever. And listen, I have a very difficult time myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not bashing anybody. I'm not, but what I would say to that is study the word out, then try and break it down. And then if you still are having a hard time making it fluid, then you can get help so that it's fluid, but it's your message.
But it's your
Right.
thought. It's
From the Holy Spirit
Right,
that
it's
came into your
like,
spirit.
you
Yeah.
were told this is what I want you to talk,
Yes.
preach, speak.
Right.
Like I literally, I have notes in my computer. So like in my notes, I do a lot of notes or I send myself emails. Then I start putting it all together and how I want to do it. And then I'll figure out, does this make sense or does this not make sense? Where should this go? I mean, I'm not good at it and I get it.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Right.
but don't buy your message because that doesn't mean that that's what God wants. If you buy that message, that was that pastor's message for his congregation.
True.
And the thing is, like, I was in that congregation, and so every time something was preached, all I did was like, "Oh yeah, true, true, yeah." So that's all you're preaching to them. You're preaching them, okay, yeah, that's a Bible verse. True. We need to love our neighbor. True. But I was never like, oh my gosh, like
There's no conviction.
And I didn't
There's
hear the
no-
Lord like speaking to me because all the time I'm just like, yeah, true. True. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Like that's what you want from your congregation?
No.
Or do you want them to like go home and be like, what the heck? Like I need to study that out. Like that was crazy.
Yeah.
Because
And, like,
you know
put
what?
something in
I
me.
do that. And I ain't supposed to be doing that. That's
Right.
not good.
Right.
I mean, I literally have gone home and I went, hold up, wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah,
Okay, I
kinda
need to do a
resemble that.
self-check. I got to do a self-check right now.
Right.
That's the way it should be.
Or like I didn't see that part of the story. I got to reread it and see if I'm missing something else. Like,
Right.
yeah, I know. And you don't get that when it's somebody else's words that you're just spewing back out because it sounded good.
And I'm not even talking like when you're saying like I didn't even notice that. I'm not like I totally when you were saying that I was like it's like it's not like little details like which are significant details. Little details like the serpent didn't crawl on its belly until after it had caused Adam and Eve to sin. Before that, it is believed that it had legs. Hold on. Because its punishment was now you will crawl on your belly.
Right.
That detail is significant and it's important, but that's not what you and I are referring to or what you're referring to because it's more the things that are referred to, like the details and that change the Bible completely. And when you leave them out in your messages,
Right.
it's profound. It's things like Adam was standing next to Eve when she took that apple, or excuse me, when she took that piece of fruit, and Satan was talking to her and he didn't
Right.
do anything. Jesus did look at Peter when Peter denied him the third and final time in the book of Luke. Like when you leave those things out, they are significant.
Yeah.
We as people in leadership that are preaching and speaking the gospel into people's lives, we're not to be surfacey and shallow.
Right.
We're to go into the deep meaning and deep understanding of what the word of God is saying. Because if you understand that Jesus actually looked at Peter, then you'll understand when Jesus was redeeming him, how profound that was. And that will mean something to you because you are just like Peter.
Mm-hmm.
And God will do the same and Jesus will do the same for you. But when we don't talk about those things and we don't show how important they are, the details are very important. And that's what we're missing in most of the sermons that are being given today. It's like, check mark,
Right.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
I heard somebody speak about the Lord.
Right.
Now I get to go home. Let's get on the boat. We're good. That's not the gospel. And where is the relationship? Where is the sacrifice? There is no sacrifice because nobody is willing to give up more than 50 minutes a week for the Lord. And that, my dear, is like, I think to myself, I literally have thought about this so many times, and then I'm going to let you go because we're 5 minutes over. But think about this, girls. If all you're willing to give God is 50 minutes of your week every week, and maybe you go to the midweek service, and that's about the same, right? And if that's all you're willing to give up to the Lord, because most people do not read their word, they do not worship, it's just the times that they do go. And most people don't even go every week.
True.
So if you're only willing to give up 50 minutes, maybe an hour and a half to an hour in 70 minutes a week, what do you think you're going to do when you go to heaven?
I know.
I mean, who do you think you're spending time with when you go to heaven? You can't spend time with God for more than 50 minutes on a Sunday because you got important things to do. Who do you think you're spending heaven with? And it's going to be way more than 50. I literally am like, this is insane to me. It makes absolutely no sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
And people will rationalize it and count it as a valid argument that that's enough.
Yep.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I just don't know. Like he's got to be way more important than that small amount of time.
Well,
and he's not.
One of the things I said to the youth real quick is that I was like, If you guys, like, I had them open their phones. I was like, look at your screen time. And we had like 8 hours, 12 hours, because summertime. So they're like on their phones all day. And I'm like, and how much time did you spend in the Bible? And it's not just about like, okay, spend more time in the Bible, obviously. But like, if you're struggling with mental health, you're struggling with your body, you're struggling with healing, and then you're mad that you're not seeing breakthrough, but like all you do is spend all day on this thing, and never ever in the Bible, or you can't go to church on Sunday because you already made promises that you go to your friend's house. Like, that's the problem, is that like everybody wants this breakthrough. Everybody wants this like life that is like above and beyond the regular, but nobody will do the things. And that's in everything in life. I mean, that's just working a job and a business. Like, I see people like they want what the top has and they refuse to do
what the top does.
Right, correct. Going above and beyond. It's like they want to do their job and then somehow make it to the top. And even doing that is like, well, like, but I'm doing this. Okay. Well, do you think that's all this person did to get to the top? Like sleepless nights, tears, sweat, blood, crying, asking God to break through. And then everybody's like, well, I showed up on time.
And that's the crazy thing to me is that's the mentality. I was there. Nobody does critical thinking at all anymore. And that's what drives me nuts. Critical thinking in their spiritual walks, critical thinking even on their jobs. It's like you basically have to break down. And this is a conversation I had with somebody yesterday, because I'm like, is it me? Am I missing something here? And it wasn't a bash against this person. I was trying to rationalize how something happens or happened, and why am I the one that has to be the person that says, that looks like crap? Why can't somebody automatically look at that and go, that looks like crap? Why do I have to be? Because like, that's your job.
Yeah.
Your job is to look at something and say, is this professional? Is this good enough as unto the Lord, done in excellence, that it passes all the tests before it comes to me to have to say, like, why am I having to be that person? Critical thinking. Yeah. Like, people don't critical think anymore. They're just hoping that you'll always catch it so they don't have to do it. I don't know if I'm explaining myself well enough, but I guess what I'm trying to say is nobody actually wants to work. They just want somebody to tell them how to do it. You'll get nowhere in life though, because people who are successful are always going to level up based on critical thinking and trying to figure out for themselves is this what this person would look at and say, this is good? Mm-hmm. Like, you're killing it. Or do I just want them to tell me where I'm missing it? And then I don't have to take any chances. And then on top of that, I get it done in one fell swoop. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, then that means is I won't have worked on something I might have been told that's not good enough. But if they just say, I want you to do this, this, and this, and this, then that's less time I have to work. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing with your walk with God. Mm-hmm. It's like,
it is.
But you'll never get anywhere spiritually if all you're doing is the minimum.
Right.
Like, it drives me crazy.
I know. And honestly, I haven't found many people that
drives me crazy.
I'm like, wow, you really went above and beyond. Like, you took my idea and you went like a whole nother level. Like, it is very, very rare for me to find people like that. And you think like working in a creative world, like that would be the norm, is that you give somebody an idea and they take it to another level. And I don't see that. And I work with people my age and younger. So I don't know. It would be interesting to work with somebody older that's in the creative world if they do it because of that work ethic. Because I notice like even in our company, the ones that are older tend to just put their head down and work really hard. And the younger ones always have excuses. There's always an excuse. So it would be interesting.
But they don't ever really want to. They never really want to work. Like, that's what drives me crazy, is a lot of times younger people, they just want you to tell them. I remember, and I'm going to let go because after this, but I remember Tom had the undersheriff for the sheriff's office was a really good friend of ours. He still is a good friend. But one of the things he said is that the people in the sheriff's office that they had hired, all of the new ones that were super, super young, it's like they don't want to work. What they want to do is sit in their car and wait for you to tell them what to do. Otherwise, they're not doing anything because they don't really want to work. There's no initiative. There's no like drive. And if you do tell them to do something that they feel like is above and beyond, which is part of their job description, but they feel like it's above and beyond their job description, they give you an attitude. And I'm like, that's what we're dealing with today.
100%.
And I'm like,
yep.
you're going to go nowhere.
That's what's like frustrating to me is like they want it. They want the higher salary and they want the vehicles and they want this and they're frustrated.
But they don't want to earn it.
To have to earn it.
Yeah.
And it's
It
like
should just
spelled
happen.
out. Right.
But that's how they are spiritually speaking.
Right. And that's
like
why I see
there's
the
no
connection.
investment in your walk with knowing the word, studying the word, spending time in prayer, but you want every promise that is provided. All the while you don't know that the promise is there because you don't look for it. And then if you do find out about it, then you just expect it to happen.
Right.
Well, that's not how it works. It doesn't just happen. There's got to be faith comes by hearing and hearing by the word of God. There has got to be an effort on your part to be able to cultivate that.
Because privilege without responsibility equals entitlement.
100%.
It just blows my mind.
And that it literally gives birth to entitlement. Because they want all the things without the responsibility of it. And it won't work.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work
Doesn't.
in the workforce world, and it definitely doesn't work in your spiritual walk.
Right. Because then you are entitled to what you don't even know you have access to. But somebody told me, well, what verse is that? I don't know. My mom told
That's
me.
one of the things that I love. I think it was Andrew Womack or Kenneth Hagin. When they would talk to people, about like they were believing for healing and they were believing and had an expectation of this or that. And they would literally say to them, what verse are you standing on for that healing or whatever? They'd have no verse.
Right.
And it's like, okay, well, how is that possible?
Right.
So you're
Based off
frustrated
of-
because you're not seeing the results that you're expecting, but you don't even know, scripturally speaking, what you can stand on to get that.
Correct. I know.
Dude.
I know.
I don't know. It's just very frustrating.
It is.
It's very frustrating and mind-boggling to me. And then some people are like, I just don't understand I don't understand how you don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You're going around in a circle. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like we're going around in a circle and you're not getting what I'm trying to
Right.
put down.
Right.
You're not picking up what I'm putting down.
Right.
All right. Thank you for letting me vent. It's like always learning.
It is. Yep.
Always learning.
Always be willing to learn.
But if 50 minutes is all you got for God, good luck
Check your
on
heart.
making it to heaven. And I'm not kidding when I say that.
No, I know.
Because you will not endure to the end. If 50 minutes is all you got for God,
You're caving.
the odds of you making it,
Through one trial.
highly improbable.
Well, the people who spent 50 minutes a week all caved during COVID.
Truth. And their pastors too.
So, like,
True. That was true.
you will not endure.
God is worth way more
It
than 50
is,
minutes. And man,
right.
is he sweet. Sweeter than honey.
100%.
Man, he's so good.
I know it.
Gosh, man.
And when you have the understanding and the revelation that Sunday morning should just be the cherry on top of what you're already doing all week long, man. For us, like Jeff and I, Sunday morning, we're working.
Right.
We're serving.
Well,
We're available.
Right.
If there's people who need anything, like we're there to like
that's
be
what
the
you're supposed
body.
to come to church for. Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
You know, your job is to serve, not to be served. Okay. That's for baby believers. And even baby believers should come with an expectation of
Right.
what can I do
How can I help? Yeah.
Yeah.
so that you get outside of yourself.
Right.
But that's all right. 16
Okay.
minutes and counting. Love you
Bye,
guys.
guys.
I will be doing the Tom Lipley Bible study tonight.
Oh, yes. I heard the
Yes.
topic. I am
Wait,
definitely
what
tuning
wait.
in. Tithe and offering.
Tithe, offering, and stewardship.
Come on.
Oh,
I'll be tuning in.
I don't know
Well,
how far I'll go, but
I'll start
I'm
commenting.
telling you right
Should I
now,
roll?
holy crap. Like, people, if they are not, I mean, it's like I walked away and goes, well, that's a lot of it I knew. Okay. I give my tithe, I give my offering, but some of it I was like, you can't fight this. You cannot fight it. Because some of it I was like, oh, I didn't even know that. That's I didn't know that scripture was right there and that pertained to that.
Yep. So this is where you'll find her hanging out on her husband's socials tonight.
That's right. 8 o'clock.
Yeah, Instagram or TikTok. You can come over. It'll be alive. You can just click on it, and that's where you're
ready to go.
That's where you're gonna find hope tonight.
Can't wait. I'll be in the same outfit.
You'll be in jail still.
I'll still be in jail. Beetlejuice.
That's what I'm gonna. I wonder if they have a GIF. I can like add it to her. Okay,
Oh my gosh,
I'm gonna
that's
try.
funny.
I'm gonna spend another $50.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
gonna be in the comments.
Yeah.
Hope.
What?
Look for our comments. We'll be in the comments.
Oh my gosh. All right. I'm not really good at Tommy and Talia are the comment, paying attention to the comments.
I like hanging out with Talia and beating Tommy. Those are my two favorite.
Okay. Because who's doing Instagram tonight? Do you know, Tal? Who's going to be looking at the Instagram comments? He looks at both. So, and you pay attention to both, or you just do TikTok?
I'm
Okay,
definitely
both
gonna
of
be on
them are on
TikTok. So I'll be on
I
TikTok.
Rockin'.
It's more
I need to be adding
Wild
my-
Wild West.
Yes. Yeah, I'm excited about TikTok for that reason.
Oh my gosh.
What are they gonna say?
They might be mad. I'm not like Tom. Tom like tease people off so bad
Yeah.
that they just want to like.
But this word might annoy people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, I did talk about women submitting to men, and I
Yes.
thought I might have a problem, but I
No.
didn't have a problem.
I know. People loved it.
People
I
were
was
not
on
having
for that one.
Yeah, people were not taking issue with it, which
No.
I was kind of shocked.
Me
I'll be
too.
honest with you.
Me too.
Didn't think it would
didn't
go
rage bait
down
then.
like that. No rage baits. Listen, I love it. I laugh,
I
so you
know you
ain't
do.
hurt my feelings.
I know.
I think it's funny. I did not wear my heart on my sleeve. So
No, you did not.
thank you guys. We will see you on Sunday, live and in person, unless we see you tonight on Instagram or TikTok.
Yep.
Tom's podcast,
Tom Lipley,
Bibles. No, Tom's Bible study.
Yeah.
So, and I will be trans for just about an hour.
Identifying as a man.
I will identify as Tom Lipley for a very short period of time.
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Love you guys. See you on Sunday.
See ya.
Bye.